Yo, what is going on, Guardians, and welcome back to another Destiny 2 gameplay video. Hey, in this video we're going to be looking at the Ace of Spades and asking where it fits in the current meta after this mid-season shakeup we had a couple weeks ago. Many of us predicted a meta that would center around the use of 140 hand cannons and slug shotties, and those turned out to be pretty safe bets. Ultimately, after using the Ace to rack up several hundred kills this week, I have come to the conclusion that this is once again the king of the hand cannons, and takes the crown as the most meta primary this season in my opinion. But before we get into all that, we have to take a minute to thank our sponsor of today's video, Manscaped. Alright gentlemen, I'm going to give it to you straight. Recent studies show that the majority of women greatly prefer an undercarriage that is well kept and well maintained to one that is neglected and left to get overgrown and sloppy. Hair traps oils, it traps odors, and frankly hair is kind of gross. But Manscaped has you covered in that department though. So if you want to maximize your appeal to your partner, I recommend regular exercise and developing consistent male hygiene practices now. And Manscaped is your one-stop shop for male grooming and hygiene. I mean, they got a ton of stuff. They got cologne, nose hair trimmers, nail clippers, shower gel for washing your nether regions, and their Mona Lisa, the Lawnmower 4.0. This thing has skin-safe technology, so you don't have to worry about nicks and cuts on your skin. It's safe to use on skin that's bumpy and uneven. And it has a LED light that illuminates the area that you're working on, which is incredibly helpful. Also, this thing is completely waterproof, so you can store it in the shower, use it in the shower, and you don't have to worry about the cleanup afterwards. So convenient. And speaking of convenience, it also charges wirelessly at a docking station. So start prioritizing your personal hygiene and offer your partner the best possible experience you can. So go to manscaped.com and use my code Vanguard20 when you check out to get 20% off your order today and get cranking right now. Alright, back to Destiny. Alrighty, so the Ace of Spades. Once upon a time, this gun was the pinnacle hand cannon, specifically on the PC platform for Destiny 2. While on console, we were, all running around with these spare rations glued to our hands and the Mindbender's ambition. On PC, the hand cannon meta at the time had a little more diversity, and Ace of Spades ruled as king. Given the recent nerf to 120 hand cannons, Ace has risen once again to the top. But now that 150 hand cannons are no more, save for Sunshot, the console scene is also experiencing the age of the Ace of Spades. So why is it that Ace is so popular? Well, there are several factors actually that catapult this hand cannon straight to the top. One of those factors is the range stat on this bad boy being 86. Compare that to Hawkmoon's 63 and Thorn's 54. Big difference there. And I played around with, I love Hawkmoon this season. I absolutely love Hawkmoon this season. But Thorn was just feeling a little underwhelming to me because of the damage drop off and the fact that I couldn't 3-tap people at ranges I was used to 3-tapping people with the Ace of Spades. Big difference. Then compare that to the Palindrome's default range of 55. With the right perks, you can bring that up, into the 60s, a maximum of 73 at the expense of handling. So even so, that's a lot less. So just stats alone, this thing is a bit of a monster. Now, we start considering the fact that it's exotic. The Ace also comes with Firefly, which is boosted to be even more effective with the catalyst applied. That means big booms on headshot kills that help prime other targets for your follow-up damage. Now factor in Momento Mori. This exotic perk is what really launches Ace of Spades to the stars in terms of its utility and consistency. After a kill, you're going to get 6 bullets and built-in Outlaw, by the way. After a kill, you're going to get 6 bullets that can do 90 damage to the head and 55 damage to the body, so do the math. Folks, that's pre-nerf 120 hand cannon damage. So you can have mega range, plus extra damage on your bullets, plus Firefly explosions, plus extra Firefly damage when Memento Mori is active. Now, consider that you don't even need to hit all headshots. That's the one biggest drawback. We kind of rewind multiple seasons for over the course of a couple of years now. People have been complaining, hey, 140 hand cannons, they aren't forgiving enough. You have to hit 3 headshots. You have to hit 3 consecutive headshots to put a target down. If you miss one of those shots, or one shot goes to the body, you very well may just straight up lose your duel. We think back on Destiny 1, right? You only had to hit 1 headshot. 1 headshot, 2 body shots with a 140 archetype hand cannon would put somebody down, right? But Now you have a 140 hand cannon that can bypass that, right? You can bypass that. With Momento Mori active, you can go 2 to the body for 110 damage, 1 to the head for 90, and that's a flat 200 damage. Plus, you can 3-tap from much deeper ranges than any other 140 with Momento Mori up. And every time you get a kill, you can just reload and you get Momento Mori cranking again, right? It's absolutely bonkers. But wait, there's more. If you can believe it, there's still more that Ace has going for it on top of all of that. Additionally, Ace of Spades lets you see your radar while you're aiming down sights. It's a perk from Destiny 1 called Third Eye. And it was always very, very useful to have on weapons because it gave you the ability to have some incredible awareness. While you're in a duel or you're scoping down a lane, people aren't going to get the jump on you. They're not going to flank around you completely unknowns to you, right? You're going to see your radar. You're going to see it light up when people are moving around, even while you're ADS'd. So the amount of awareness you have just skyrocketed just because you equipped this weapon. Frankly, this gun has an absurd amount of pros going for it and not a lot of cons to offset them. It's potentially one of the most genuinely exotic exotics in the history of Destiny 2. So, is this a good thing? Is it a good thing that potentially the most meta primary in the game right now is yet again a hand cannon? To be honest, this gun is fun as heck, right? It's so buttery, smooth, and full of character. I wish this was the staple for what an exotic primary was like in PvP. I had several games where I finished with just 2 or 3 special weapon kills and over 30 final blows with the Ace of Spades. I love games like that. To be honest, pulse rifles are in a pretty good spot right now considering recent seasons. Auto rifles might need a little love, same with scouts, but overall, I feel like we have some good freedom right now to experiment in PvP. And I like that. I really, really like that. I may get to the point one day where I have to reevaluate the Ace of Spades and ask if it's healthy for it to be as good as it is. But I'm certainly not there yet. Right now, I'm genuinely having a lot of fun dueling with this weapon, and I'll probably continue to use it from time to time. I would tell you, expect to see more Ace coming to the top in the days and weeks ahead of us. Expect to see it in the Trials of Osiris. Expect to see it in the comp playlist. Expect to see a lot of it in quick play. I'm running into Ace of Spades. That's actually the reason I revisited it. I was like, geez, everyone's using Ace right now. Why do I keep running into these Ace of Spades? And from the other side of it, when I was going against it, I realized, holy cow, this thing flinches like a mother. Like, it flinches so hard. When you get hit by that thing and you're in a duel against Ace of Spades, it can be kind of jarring, right? The screen shake, the flinch, it's a lot. Like, it has so much going for it. So, what are your thoughts? Are you tired of hand cannons being the kings of the Crucible? Are you ready for a different primary to be on top? Or are you liking the current spread of weapons this season? Sound off in the comments section and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching the video today. If you enjoyed it, please feel free to drop a like on the video. Be warm and well fed, my friends, and I hope to catch you in the Crucible.
Double down.